Watch closely. The multi-billionaire of this top-tier table is actually working as an accompanist at a small entertainment company, willingly enduring public humiliation from a third-rate female singer. The only reason he endures all this is to complete a ridiculous family test. The story begins with this man named Jin Moding being publicly harassed by Shi, the so-called top female artist heavily promoted by the company. And she accuses Jin Moding of faking his accompaniment, claiming it's totally unworthy of her so-called heavenly voice. She even venomously sneers that he isn't qualified to carry her shoes. Faced with the endless humiliation, Jin Moding merely endures in silence, which only fuels Ki's arrogance further. She and her assistants ordered him round like a servant, making him fetch tea and pour water, and hurled insults at him for the slightest mistake. Little did they know, Jin Moding is not only a gifted composer, but also the sole heir to the globally renowned top table Kim Group. Every song he writes is guaranteed to catapult a singer to a list stardom. And the hit song that Shi is currently practicing, it was penned by none other than Jin Moding himself. The irony is that Shi is completely clueless about this. She takes full credit for the song's success and even intends to claim full ownership of it. To make matters worse, when Shi learns that Jin Moding wants to sell the song's copyright, she colludes with the company's senior management right away. They tried to force a lowball purchase and threatened to blacklist him completely. In their eyes, this poor kid in a cheap t-shirt with no connections is nothing but a helpless victim at their mercy. And she then splashes a glass of water right in Jin Moding's face in front of everyone, subjecting him to maximum humiliation to coerce him into signing the unfair transfer contract. Just as Shi thinks she has won for sure, the company's largest shareholder, who happens to be Jin Moding's father, suddenly calls. As soon as the call connects, a respectful voice rings out, "Chairperson." The entire room falls completely silent in an instant. Only at this moment does everyone realize, in sheer terror, that the accompanist they've been bullying non-stop is actually the legendary, reclusive crown prince of the Kim Group. Ki's face turns deathly pale in an instant, and her legs give way, sending her collapsing to the floor. She finally understands the terrifying giant she has provoked. The testing period comes to an end, and Jin Moding reclaims his identity as the multi-billionaire. He stares down at the trembling Shi, who is begging for mercy non-stop, and a cold smile tugs at the corner of his lips. What comes next? He will make this arrogant, rude woman pay the most agonizing price for everything she has done.